Yeah, British, I missed that. Gameplay previews. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Choose player 1. Like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to pick one? They're all so cute. Like, I hate decisions. I hate this. I kind of want to pick this guy because he looks like an emoji. He looks like a fucking emoji. Hot fire girl. I want to date her. I don't want to beat her. I want to date her. I main green or zombie. I named them Despacito. Cute monster girls. Yes. Oh yeah, I'll do a raffle. I don't know which one to go for though. Who's she? Fuck it, I'm going for emoji.
Sure thing.
What the fuck, the voices? And we'd yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Yeah, you can choose your pronoun. I remember it clearly, 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasised about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
These voices! Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanour hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Holly Geist, 22, question mark, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I don't know which one I like. Get to know a minute. Made it you customize pronouns. Yeah, I already fucking read that, I'm dumb. Cry voices Oz and Liam. No way! Awesome. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Which is the coolest mythological creature? This weird creature I drew when I was 6 and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? A sphinx, who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. The invisible hand of the free market. This one. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Bastet, Loki, coolest cats in town. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. This one. What would be a killer accessory? Oh, fuck, emoji. Sunglasses at night. I'm going with armor. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright.
Alright, bitches. Auditorium, class, library. Let's have a look. Boldness 4. The lowest is boldness and fun. I don't know if this is what this does, so I'm just gonna pick week 1 morning, library. That day you spend some time on the library's PC, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million! Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So, plus 2 money. You see Liam talking to Miranda. Miranda looks confused, and Liam looks frustrated. Uh-oh. But I simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say that the art piece is a bathroom? No, no, no. For the 100th time, the art piece is the experience of going into a bathroom thinking it's an art piece. The artist purposely gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number for the exhibit, even though there was a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building. It was revolutionary. It certainly seems very complicated. Personally, I prefer the exoplanet sculptures of the Atlantean 5th dynasty. You know, the man in the moon, the face of Mars, all of Pluto. Art on such a grand scale? Bah, that's not art. That's populism at its worst. Well, I don't think that bathroom business sounds like art. But how are we supposed to discuss art if you can't even agree on what it is? Oh, if only someone would come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I would be so pleased. You've got this, no problem. It's so simple. Art is a method for making worthless things into very expensive things. Art isn't art unless it makes you feel bad feelings inside. Both of those are quite terrible answers. Exactly. This is why, for example, George's Surat's A Sunday Afternoon is not the screaming and the music's so funny, whereas getting stuck in an elevator for 9 hours is. But the face on Mars does not give me bad feelings. Well, then obviously it's not art, Miranda. Try to keep up. If it is not art, then what is it? A mean thing your ancestors did to the Martians with primitive nuclear weapons? Oh, yes, I suppose it was that. You're both so smart. You gain some disturbing knowledge on the history of, about the history of the solar system, and also 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Oh my god, my character's so brainy, he's got 10 smarts. This stream brought to you by Fanta.
Alright.
Oh my god, I gotta choose who to sit with. The fuck? Yeah, the plan is to bag a hot monster girl. The script's pretty good, isn't it? I'm digging it. Thanks, Irish! Appreciate that. The soundtrack's so dorky. I love it. There's a cat girl? What? Oh yeah. I don't know whether to sit by these two. I'm gonna go for this one. You're taking a break from socialising to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's the Slayer and she's hiding under your table.
Prepare to die!
That voice! Eat knee pain, freak! Now I'm going to punch your other— Ow! You just threw your apple at her. Find me a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving the 2 choice pieces of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. Garlic rice and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. A gun that shoots steaks with each shit burned into the side of them. You scoop up the sweet ass gun and go about your day. Obviously you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster, not a monster. But later in biology class the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns to self-assurance when you hear the teacher's question, what do flies do? Rather than responding with lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalkboard. Eat shit! Exclaims the teacher. Why, that's exactly right. Congratulations! You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. You gain 4 boldness. I love this game.
All right.
Oh my god.
Hey, stranger.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments, so take a look. How to sexy a sexy fake Latin accent. A PR agent. High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing.
Thank you.
Ah, nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right? I just hired a PR agent. What the fuck?
All right.
See ya, gamer. My money is all gone. I'll go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. You're bored and doodling your notebook when Damien suddenly appears. What the fuck is this doodle? Is that me? Am I cuddling shirtless with Liam? What? Dude, if you were looking for a shortcut to the morgue, this is your lucky day. Give me one good reason not to cuddle your face with my fists. Oh no, they discovered your erotic fan art of them. You can't think of any way to calm down the both of them. But maybe the right answer can calm down one of them. What the fuck is this? This fuckery, dear Damien, is art! I present to you, Yowie! Don't be silly, you don't want to fight me. You're clearly fighting against your urge for cuddling! Not so charming! Then you start tickling Damien. Okay, that's it. In the end, it seems he actually did want to fight you, and so he did! You need to check your people skills and also some of your ribs, which are probably broken. You lose 1 boldness and 1 charm. I'm not good at this, am I?
All right.
Okay. I want to sit by these. You find Vera and Polly at the table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me for a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food! Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples! Just nipples? Yeah! Okay. Wait, business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms, they're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows. Meth, it's what's for lunch.
That has been quite pleasing.
Ooh, I like her. What a delicious idea.
Hey!
What about for like ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too. We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally. Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. I'll just kill tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, boo!
Well, all of my objections to this plan are solved. Scam away! British! No! There's a specific first. Soon Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more, and everybody's losing weight.
All right.
Oh my god, he looks so cute! That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. You catch sight of Damien in the audience, sprawled casually across several seats smoking 3 cigarettes. He nods at you. Oh my god, his outfit. Hey, have you heard about this talent show they're putting on? You know, at first I wasn't interested. Just another lame-ass piss party courtesy of the theatre department. But then I realised, you know that trophy they give to the winner? You could really hurt someone with that trophy. So now I've got a problem. I want that trophy, but I don't want to do some stupid song and dance number to get it. Tell you what, you help me think of a killer performance, and I'll promise not to hit you with the trophy when I win it. Much. Pull off a surprise victory with the only talent that really matters, trophy theft. Stick to what you're good at, arson. Are you saying arson is the only kind of murder I'm good at? What about knife throwing? What about chainsaws? Jesus, what about vehicular manslaughter? What am I to you? Some kind of minor league asshole who can't even ruin a talent show without fire? Tell you what, since you seem to have a limited idea of what I can do, let me treat you to a beating I like to call the sampler platter. Needless to say, Damien's sampler platter is in no way delicious. You lose 2 creativity and 1 charm. Feels bad, man. This guy keeps nay-naying my stats and I'm not happy about it.
All right.
I have 3 charm. I'm not gonna get a date. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shit, but you gain 2 boldness. Of course, no trip to the bathroom would be complete without running into a group of your classmates doing something stupid. Ugh, Damien, you're the worst. I know, right? She means that in a bad way. Did you really have to set fire to our entire deck of cards? I don't know. Did the deck of cards have to keep dealing me shitty hands? Not necessarily. That's not how probability works. Well then, I guess I didn't necessarily need to set it on fire. But since when has that stopped me? Well, now you've stopped us all from playing poker. Now what are we gonna bet on? Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Yeah, and I derive an almost sexual pleasure from taking your money. So what's the new game? Oh, you know, the perfect poker alternative. The stock market. Ah yes, the stock market. I knew there was a reason I had this fibre optic internet port installed in the bathroom. Vera busts out a laptop and gets to trading. Damien and Polly are skeptical at first, but Vera's enthusiasm is contagious. Soon you're all trading like the fiends you are. I'm just buying stock in any company that makes people's lives worse. Cigarettes, bombs, and reality TV, baby. I'm focusing on index funds, leveraging commodities, futures, and maintaining a diversified portfolio. I'm buying any stock with the 69 in the price! Somehow all of you make basically the same amount of money. You use most of it to buy a mountain of cocaine and most of the rest to repair the damage you did to the bathroom. You still end up with 2 fun and 1 money. Oh, that's perfect. I needed fun. It's quite low on the fun. I've been beaten up twice. Yeah, he doesn't like me a bit. I'm gonna sit by them. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentified prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labours. You mean the meats of our labours? Yes. Together we will enjoy this raw bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Emoji will surely make the intelligent choice for us, isn't that right? My word, this steak is too cooked already! Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood, quick! The only correct way to enjoy the steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building.
What are you on about?
Yeah, I sat by them because I like her. Vera. Quite right, quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here, fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn. Guess I'm going to have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy. Oof.
All right.
Evening. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Yes! I needed charm. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Damn, are we the only ones alive? Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic resume. No, not losing! Losing is like not a good thing! Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing. Why the fuck is the tiger from the cereal here? I'm not sure I should feel worried or relieved. Worried, Scott! Losing is bad! A loser Scott is a bad Scott! I don't want to be a bad Scott. Tony the Tiger! Great! They're great! Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you've caught a disease to stop the match! You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball. You go back to high school, and the new rule set favours your team in incomprehensible ways. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points. Gotcha! You two dance the tango, so we can win this thing! You dance all the right moves that officially end the match, way ahead of the other team, who are still combing the hair of their team llama. Well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rulebook, you won. Holy cow, kids, I didn't remember any of those rules. I guess my memory lost at remembering stuff. Don't worry, coach. Losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's right, Vera. And if you've learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching. Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before, but boy was that fun. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. That was a good choice to go to the gym, I think.
Alright.
I don't feel so great! Morning. Where have I not been yet?
What's up?
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right? A tampon used by the former prom queen. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even ask how I got this. Vera butt.
Alright.
You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum, I sure do love food and eating! Look at this food go in me! Yes, this cafeteria sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavour profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby! My eating is realistic and erotic! Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these 2 fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish, paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these 2 beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker! Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway! But the translucent one has such passion! I don't even want the money, this is just fucking weird and I love it! In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head! The ghost for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has the one mouth, also food seems to go right through her. The Skorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths, such value! Value is right, Pervo. 1,000 in cash, up front. You pay me, you pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it, he's doing it, he's getting naked! Vera is able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the 2 of you, but you get over it. What the fuck was that?
Alright.
The pink cat girl on the left shows where the store is during that day. If you go to that spot, you can only use the shop and nothing else will happen. Okay. That was a weird scene. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn. Roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet. You gain 2 creativity. Later you're wandering through the halls when you hear a voice from around a corner.
Hi.
Hey, psst. I seem to have accidentally turned a bitch to stone with my gaze. Don't get me wrong, she totally deserved it. Her nose is obviously fake, plus that nail polish, abominable. But this isn't exactly the first time I've done this, and Principal Giant Spider said if I did it again I'd get detention. So now I need to dispose of yet another body, and I thought that since you're so attractive and kind and clever, you'd be willing to cover up that literal murder I've committed, no questions asked, right? Easy will just dress her up in some stuff from the theatre and set her up in the quad like she's the new art piece. Never you fear, my lovely murderess. My good buddy, Mr. Hammer, will make short work of the evidence. I'll even give you the nose as a trophy. I always find I've been quite lucky with her. I love it. A plan so stupid no one will ever think someone as brilliant as me would come up with it. And the benefits, I get away with murder, literally, and my family gets credit for a donation. I don't have to haul anything, because you'll do it all for me. And from now on, anytime anybody even thinks of crossing me, I can just point to the statue and frown and shake my head and they'll know. Well, what are you standing here for? Get the skank costume, and make sure it includes those glasses with the big nose and the mustache. This is gonna be good. You call your masterpiece Nothing to See Here, and it is favourably reviewed by Rad Art magazine. You gain 2 creativity and 1 money. 14 creativity. Morally grey as fuck. Oh my god, he dabbed! That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Dab emoji, dab! You notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. You dance over to try to find out what's up. I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire. I did not wish to be crude, but it is true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment. I put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of colour coordination. It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colours? That's where I'm stuck right now, frankly. If only there was some way. Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism. Colour-seeking German shepherds. Colour-seeking German shepherds? I want to know what this means. Puppies! I love puppies, and I would love colour coordinating puppies even more! I too am a fan of combining organisation with punishment. If you don't dance in the proper area, you get the dogs! You release the hounds, which you have been training for this exact purpose for some reason. They snatch screaming dancers in their fangs and fling them into their appropriate zones. Wow, the dogs have created separate sections for white eggshell and corn silk. After they're done organising this rave, I'd like these dogs to organise my wardrobe. You learned a lot about party management and colour theory this week. You gained 2 smarts and 1 fun.
Alright.
Stylish boy. Who the fuck's that? You've been trying to quiet me up by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my love.
Greetings, hero. I have a task for you, which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is seared against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me to break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles. Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now? Oh, bless you, hero! Your noble deeds deserve a noble title! Yes, I will give you one free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept a title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. Check his phone to see your options. Foreign Minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Most unscrupulous treasurer. A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness just to get you started. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness. But this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain 4 charm. That's perfect. I need the charm. That's awesome.
All right.
Week 5. Is there a time limit? I don't even know. I need money. When the small magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel, you start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! Your performance in that game into a position as first pick on Vera's team for next game. Sweet. When you get over to her side of the court, though, you notice her furrowed brow. She's having trouble choosing the next player.
Hey there.
As much as I hate to admit it, I brought you over here because I need your help. You see, my acceptance as a top-tier business school is riding on this game. Everyone knows business schools hate losers, and dodgeball is basically the new golf. I need to assemble a killer team, but my skills lie in discerning people's weaknesses, not their strengths. That's where you come in. Help me pick the best team, and I'll be sure to remember you fondly when I'm crushing peons with my business degree. Picking teams is your jam. You whisper in Vera's ear. Pick all the worst players. If we win, you're a god for leading losers to victory. If we lose, it's all their fault. Don't pick any of those champs. I'll just hire us a team of homicidal dodgeball supermen who used to be mercenaries. Not so wealthy. Solving problems through unfair application of a capital. Just the thing business schools are looking for. Hire away. You make a call to your preferred mercenary provider, and within minutes an armoured truck full of hobgoblins show up. You offer them their payment. A crumpled $20 bill and some hard candies you forgot were in your pocket. Jonathan the Sports Wendigo, the captain of the other team, offers them actual money to join his team instead. As your team crumbles beneath a devastating hail of dodgeballs, Vera spits in your ear. I don't know what upsets me more, that we're losing or that I'm sharing a team with someone who was outbid by a Wendigo. Before you can reply, a dodgeball slams into your chest so hard it sends you into space. It takes you some days to hitchhike back. You lose 2 fun and 1 bonus.
All right.
I fucked up. That day you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathroom, you've totally gained 2 boldness. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange. There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I have momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You... what? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family, after all, but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit-chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help me make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her, buy one of everything, sell it all. All we need is each other. So bold. One of everything? How could you be so brilliant? If I buy one of every stock, no matter which one goes up, I'll have a share of it. My profits are assured. Wait, what are you doing over there tearing off that stockbroker's suspenders? Are you? My god, you're even cleverer than I thought! You didn't mean I should buy one of every stock. You meant I should buy one of everything! And you didn't mean buy. You meant steal. You, sir, your pants, give them to me! Don't argue with me! I have snakes for hair! You and Vera dash around the room, stealing suit jackets, gold watches, silk underwear, and a very nice potted plant. I've never felt more alive! Did you know that 90% of paper money contains traces of cocaine? There was more than money in that money salad you guys just ate. You gained 2 creativity and 1 money. Oh, that was awesome.
All right.
You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labelled Police Ogre. That's the police ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Emoji, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera, or eat the pickle. Quick as a flash, you take a cab over to the bank, walk in the front door, fist bump the police ogre, and walk out with all the money. You ride back to school and dump half of the money out on the table, totally burying this shitty scale model of the bank. What? How? You explain that you and the police ogre go to the same salsa dancing class. Taking advantage of personal friendships for illicit profit, I've never respected you more. I assume this pile of money and gold ingots is my share? You nod sexily. Hey, where's my cut? I've got your cut right here, interloper. Vera stabs Damien with one of the irresponsibly sharp butter knives the school cafeteria provides. You've never been more turned on! What the fuck?
All right.
That's what you get for beating me up, you fuck! That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player who seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen. And 2 charm. After the game, you spot Vera desperately trying to ignore Coach. You go over to see if you can help her.
Always believe in yourself.
Always believe in yourself! I'm just trying to help you be your best self, Vera! That's what custom workouts are for! Why would I need to do that? I'm already better than everyone else. Maybe. But are you better than yourself? No. How is that even possible? With custom workouts give us buff arms and strong hands, so that we can strangle our past selves, so we can hug our present selves and shake hands with our future. Oh, I like mine better, but even so, the custom workout you suggested is not for me. You don't like the million push-up system? Oh, okay. You can make up your own workout. Just think of something you're good at, and a workout to make you even better at it. Vera's thinking, but you already know the perfect workout. You shout out, deadlifts! You'll need the strength when you're lifting bags of gold coins out of your enemy's vaults. Burpees. They make your nails look incredible for some reason. Excuse me, you think I'll be lifting bags of gold out of my enemy's vaults myself? What, do I look like someone who doesn't know how to hire minions? In fact, why even lift the gold out of the vault when I can simply murder the owner and take possession of the entire vault? Clearly you haven't heard the Oberlin family motto. Work smarter, not harder. Copyright Oberlin 2018. Anyone else who says this owes us royalties. Hey, that's what I always say too. Except when I say smarter, I mean harder. So what do you say, Vera? How about that workout? Workout? You owe me royalties for alluding to our family motto! Once again, gym class devolves into a protracted legal battle. You lose 2 money in damages and 1 fun in boredom. The Monster Prom. Ah! Who will you ask to prom?
Hey, you.
Yeah.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Have you seen yourself in a mirror? Your face is a crime against humanity! And not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating. Bye, loser!
Prom with you?
This failure haunted you the rest of your life and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything ever again. Except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad though. Fuck! Holy shit, look at that! 22 endings, 388 events, 1,384 outcomes. Emoji. Best at high-fiving. Viewer's quote. I'm not being paid for this quote and this is outrageous! So I didn't get a date. Feels bad. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. Who the fuck is that? After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera kept being fierce, strong and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her little bitch. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He has written a book about it. Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at handpicking the best serves for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life. And then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called the youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. If I told you that the world was gonna end. Oh my god. Dragon Heat. You just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. Who wants to play online?